This next body fluid that women are selling is causing quite a stir.
Mother knows best, and for Lauren Freehon, that means feeding her baby boy breast milk.
Received milk from many moms. I think the total is about 10 now.
She can't pump enough. It has her asking other moms for donations. Freehon says she finds the moms online.
I generally ask them what kind of medications they take, if they have any conditions I need to know about.
It's this growing trend of buying, selling, or donating that's becoming controversial. Many wonder if it's safe.
We wanted to see what you all thought about this topic. We put a Facebook poll up and asked, would you buy another woman's breast milk for your baby? A lot of emphatic no's in the audience, but 8% of people on Facebook said yes. And they were willing to drink breast milk because that's better milk than any other. But 92% said, no way. How can I be sure that another woman's milk is safe was the common question. And
that's a valid
It's a
valid question.
But, you know, at least the 8% of the moms that said they would, you know, there's milk banks that provide this service. They do very vigorous screenings, just like if you were donating blood. And we know the milk that comes through those sources are safe. However, it's more expensive. That comes with a cost. It's going to cost the moms that get the milk, you know, up to $5 an ounce.
And let's meet a mom who actually has earned $2,000 from something that she otherwise would have just poured down the drain.
My name is Veronica, and I sell my breast milk. The night I gave birth, they had me start pumping breast milk. I would bring my milk into the hospital so that they could give it to Angelo. The nurses were commenting that I had a large milk supply, and a lactation consultant gave me the idea that I could sell my breast milk. I was really surprised at first, but I started thinking about the benefits. There are some moms who can't build up their supply, or maybe their kids are adopted. And also it benefited us because we were able to pay down Angelo's medical bills. So I started looking online and I found a website where I could sell breast milk. I started posting some ads on onlythebreast.com. I prefer to meet the moms in person. That way I know that my milk is going to the right place. When they see me and talk to me, they see that I'm healthy, and if they want any medical records, I can give that to them. I pump between 50 and 65 ounces a day. I immediately just put it in my milk bags and I'll put it in the freezer unless I know I'm having a buyer who wants fresh milk, then I'll just leave it in the fridge. I sell my milk for $1 an ounce. Over the last 6 months, I've sold milk to about 8 families and I made a couple $1,000s. Being able to nurse your baby is a blessing. It's not weird, it's not gross. It's doing what's best for your baby, and it's a win-win for everybody.
So let's talk about this. We've discussed sharing breast milk before on the show.
Yeah, and you know, for a mom that for some reason can't breastfeed her child and she really wants to do the best what she can do, getting breast milk from another mom can be a great way to go. And as a matter of fact, my youngest sister was adopted and so wasn't going to get any breast milk. So we kind of put the word out in our office, and moms, like we saw on the tape, that had extra, that were currently nursing a healthy baby but had extra milk, started donating it to my little sister Lauren, and she was able to thrive.
But what we've talked in the show before, there's a difference between, you know, the source.
The source.
As opposed to there's an unregulated side
it's
too.
It's just like blood. You know, it can be safe with the proper screening. But once you bring the internet into it, and once you bring profit into it, that's when I start to worry.
Private sale is not going to necessarily be safe, and that's what all mothers have to know. Even though we see breast milk is best, you at least know that the formula isn't going to have hepatitis or tuberculosis or HIV. You also know that it's not necessarily going to be cut with goat's milk or some other substance that could be very harmful. You don't know what kind of harm you could do to your child. Without knowing, and with that potential there's no reason to ever do that. There are milk banks that do screening. Yeah. And so someone who wants to do something good and donate their milk for another woman, they can go to a milk bank that can be regulated. Right now, it's not regulated, and it's not screened if it's private sale. You don't know what you're getting.
The thing that I would really worry about, suppose somebody's trying to do this to make money. As soon as you make this a for-profit deal, it would be so tempting, because you're going to sell this for a pretty good amount of money. What if you cut it? Just add water to it, or add some cow's milk to it that you bought at the grocery store. Then suddenly you're doubling your profits, and that would be very dangerous to give to a baby.
That's really one of the big motifs for the show today, is people are selling body parts, body fluids, and when you add the for-profit motive, you have to be careful.